Last week at the dinner party.
Okay, but we weren't there.
But we weren't there.
Go ahead.
Then do it again, by all means.
There used to be, it starts out with a television show called CHIPS. That's C-H-I-P. California Highway Inspection Police. And they would be on their motorcycles looking for cars that were going too fast in Los Angeles. And one morning, a highway policeman was on his motorcycle on the side of a road, and along came this little car called a Volkswagen. Do you know what that is, Phoebe?
Yeah, Beetle.
A Beetle car?
You know what that is, right, Phoebe?
Small car. And it was going 50 miles an hour in a 25-mile-an-hour zone. And
Explain what that means.
He was going too fast.
You know what that means?
He knows what that means.
And so he turned on his siren, came up behind the car and stopped the car, and there was a man looking out at him, and he said, "Say, buddy, you're going 50 miles an hour in a 25-mile-an-hour zone. I'm going to have to give you a ticket." He started to write the ticket, and then he leaned over, because the car is so small, he leaned over and looked inside, and inside the car there were all these little fairy penguins, a little bit smaller than her.
Like that.
They come from southern Australia, and they were on the back seat, up on the back shelf, in the front seat, up on the dashboard. They were everywhere. The penguins all over. So the cop said, "Oh, well, I do see you've got a problem there, mister. I'll let you off this time. But for God's sakes, take those penguins to the zoo." And the officer said, "Wonderful idea. Yes, thank you, officer. I'll do that." So he drove off. Next morning, the very same spot, the policeman is sitting on his motorcycle, and along came the same Volkswagen, going 50 miles an hour. So the cop ran, "Oh, I've seen that guy before." He pulled him up, turned on his siren, and said, "Listen, buddy, I got you yesterday. You're really going to get a ticket this time." Then he leaned down and looked inside, and there were all the penguins, and they had little doll sunglasses on. Every single one. And he said, "My goodness, I told you to take those penguins to the zoo." And the man said, "Yes, officer, we went to the zoo. We had a wonderful time. Today it's the beach."